In this video, we're going to be talking about the best stocks that you should be buying today. All of these stocks are going to be under $10, so let's get started. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. In this channel, we talk about selling on Amazon, making money, investing in the right stocks, just making an online business as well, and everything about that. I also teach people how to sell on Amazon full time. I even have a free Amazon course to show you exactly how I was able to make $1 million in sales this year, and I'm continuously growing my business. I'm teaching people how to do it for free. So if you're ever interested in also selling on Amazon, it's a free course, no credit card needed. It's gonna be in the description down below as well as the pinned comment. So if you're ever interested in selling on Amazon or even curious of how it works in Amazon FBA, I have a free course for you guys so you can check it out if you're ever interested. So let's talk about the best stocks I personally see under $10. These stocks are a great opportunity, and I do see them even getting a little bit lower. I personally think the stock market is gonna go a little bit more lower just because of the housing market, and I really think the housing market is going to slow down, become a buyer's market, and it's going to affect as well the stock market. I don't think we've seen the low as of yet. I do think we're going to still see a little bit more of a decline in the stock market. So if you're interested in investing long term, I personally would invest in these stocks because I see a lot of potential in them, especially the first one I'm going to be talking about. So the first stock I want to talk about is Rocket. Rocket has been downtrending for the most part, but has always been constantly growing their company and making money. They have missed a couple of earnings, but they're making over $1 billion in sales. The PE ratio for the stock is around 5. If you compare it to what it should be priced at, this stock should be trading around $170-ish, and it's only trading at right now $7.57. This company makes so much money every quarter. If you didn't know about Rocket, you've probably seen them in the Super Bowl commercial. They're always advertising and putting out ads. And what Rocket is they have apps as well, Rocket Money, and they do mortgages, and they make it very simple for you to get a mortgage really fast. So Rocket is one of the best opportunities I personally see if you want to invest long term, especially 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You can't go wrong investing in Rocket. That's my personal opinion. If I could, I'm going to be adding as much positions as I can slowly. I do think under $10 is a steal for Rocket. Anything under the $12 mark personally is a great time to buy, even 10 below. So I do think it's still downtrending as well. So it looks like it might do a double bottom here at that $6 mark as well. It's still downtrending. It's downtrending with the moving average here. And like I said, this stock should be trading above $100. If you're trying to 10x your money, Rocket is a great opportunity, great long-term investment, especially along the line. So another stock I'm going to be talking about is a travel stock, Carnival Cruise Line. This ticker symbol CCL. Carnival Cruise Line is trading at $10.76. So right now it's uptrending just slightly, but if you look on the weekly chart, it's so low. I mean, it's almost where it bottomed down here where the pandemic is. You can see it did a double bottom here right when it hit that mark around that $7 mark. It bounced up, but it is still low from the original price it used to be at, trading at $10.76. Carnival has been dropping constantly because they've been missing earnings. The reason they've been missing earnings, of course, the pandemic and everything has slowed down, but everything is slowly moving, and I do think Carnival Cruise Line will start uptrending in the near future. You have to take into consideration how much it has fallen. So if you were to buy around here, and anytime it's below $10, I do think is a good long-term buy, especially Carnival Cruise Line. It's a big company. They make so much money. Their headquarters is here in Miami, Florida, and they make a ton of money. So consider Carnival Cruise Line. At the moment, of course, it's very cheap because they're missing earnings, but when everything starts flowing in a couple of years, you won't regret owning Carnival Cruise Line. This is a stock that you can easily 3 times to 5 times your money if you buy under $10. So consider Carnival Cruise Line. The next stock I want to talk about is 𝙍𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤𝙤 Gaming, ticker symbol CRSR. This stock IPO'd at $18, I believe. Let me just double check. Actually IPO'd at $14, but within that first day it went to $18. So it went all the way up to $51, but it has been downtrending like crazy. And there is a bunch of opportunity in 𝙍𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤𝙤 Gaming. They're a big company. Of course, they have missed earnings recently, and that's why it's been dropping so much. If you're trying to buy stocks that are at a low price like this, of course, this is not $10, it's $13, but you want to buy it when it's low, when nobody's talking about it. That's when you're going to get the best opportunity when investing your money. You want to make sure that you buy it when it's almost at the bottom, nobody's talking about it, it doesn't have a lot of hype. That's when you make the most money. When you start buying when everybody's talking about the stock already, for example, cryptocurrency or anything like that, that's when you're not buying it at the right time. 𝙍𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤𝙤 Gaming is almost at its right time. I would prefer it to be a little bit lower, but $13 is personally a great opportunity long term, especially 5 years from now. You would be very happy if you bought it at $13. I want to show you a great example of what I mean about buying it at this low price point and then seeing a great investment in a couple of years. So everybody knows about Square, Cash App. So Square ticker symbol, it's now block, I believe. So ticker symbol Square is block, but look at this. I want to show you guys this. It IPO'd at around $11. It dropped all the way to $8. If you would have invested in Square right when it IPO'd, which I should have, and you would have held, it went all the way to $100, dropped down, but during this whole pandemic, look how high it went. Of course, extremely overvalued, extremely overvalued, but you can see it went up to $285. Imagine if you sold at that peak. That's crazy. You could see how overextended it was with the moving average. If it's really overextended like this right now, I mean, it dropped so much. It's crazy. But I do think Square is an amazing company long term. And I did do a video on that in the past, and I showed you guys how Square was going to be touching this mark and then bouncing up. So it might do a double bottom here at this 50-ish mark, but we're not talking about this. I'm just giving you guys an example of how much money you can make if you invest in these stocks right when it IPOs. Because this stock, this is 2015 and this is 2020. This is a 5-year span, and look how much money it went all the way up to. So that's crazy. I mean, if you sell at that price and you invested $10,000, that's around 300 grand for the most part, I believe. But yeah, that just shows you the power of investing. And you always want to invest when there's a lot of fear in the market. I'm going to have a link for that, the Fear and Greed Index. You might want to check that out. So when there's a lot of fear in the market, that's a great time to be buying. And if there's a lot of greed in the market, that's a great time to be selling a little bit of your positions. You don't always want to sell a lot of your positions, just a little bit. So then you have a lot more money when there's a very fearful market and a lot of sell-off and a lot of things are on sale, then you can be reinvesting your money. So if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. If you have any comments, ideas, leave them in the comment section down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.